Hey guys, this is Anarchy bringing you the chaos. Now I've come here today to give you guys another commentary. I know it hasn't been so long since I did the last one, which was should you buy The Rise of Iron, and I did say you should, because it is a fun DLC, depending on whether you like Destiny or not. Now, this commentary came up actually last week when I saw two videos from two of my favorite YouTubers for Destiny ever. One from Entash talking about was year one better than year two, and he was on the side that year one was better. And one from Briar Rabbits, which was the counter argument that year two is indeed better than year one. Now, for me, when watching these videos, I agreed more on the side of Briar Rabbits, but I would like to explain to you why I agreed and use examples of why. I know I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet, I'm not that big of a hit, but I really am passionate about this type of stuff and talking about this. And these two YouTubers are some of my favorites. Mtash, I really love your Last Word Rage video where you talked about how using the last word is okay. And it's really good when you're using a sniper. That was a really funny video. For Briar Rabbits, I really enjoy your Shard It or Keep It series. That's a really great series, and I really do enjoy it. Okay, so let's get into it. Is year one better than year two? Now, I disagree with Mtash when he says year one is better. Now, from what he said, here's pretty much what he was saying. That when in year one, weapons like the Last Word and Thorn were more reliable. They were able to kill quicker. You knew when they were going to quick. There was no ghost bullets. There was none of that. Yes, they killed quickly, but you knew that they could kill, and you would actually use primaries. You were actually able to go into battles with primaries and kill very quickly, and you could rely on the Last Word and Thorn. Now that year one has nerfed the Last Word and Thorn, shotguns are more rampant in Destiny. Now, I do agree with him that ghost bullets are definitely an issue with most hand cannons. It needs to be addressed. Bungie needs to do something about that. I also agree with him that shotguns are a little rampant, not as bad. Actually, it's starting to become more of a fusion rifle meta, thanks to Saladin's Beagle right there, or the secondary I'm using in this commentary. My biggest problem with year one was the fact that it was too quick to kill. It made it into almost a Call of Duty type game, which is what I hate. I can't stand Call of Duty. Anyone watching this that does like Call of Duty, I'm sorry, I cannot stand it. I've always hated it. I hate how they completely destroy the skill in it, how they make it so every weapon fires almost at the same range, can kill almost at the same time. I mean, like, if you use an SMG and assault rifle, there is only a minor difference between the two. Very minor. If you use a pulse rifle, assault rifle, and you use an R rifle, assault rifle in Call of Duty, it's pretty much going to do the exact same damage and kill at the exact same time. Very minor difference. But if you use a pulse rifle and an auto rifle from Destiny, now there is a massive difference. Definitely a massive difference. What I really like about Destiny is how it does take longer to kill in this game. You know, for primaries specifically. I like that because it gives the opponent a chance to come back, and it rewards gun skill instead of just, oh, I saw you first, so I shot you and you're dead. That's the Call of Duty kind of formula. Is, oh, you go around the corner, whoever sees who first wins that gunfight. If two people see each other, whoever sees that person first will win the gunfight 9 out of 10 times. They will. Because it takes like what, 3 shots most times by an auto rifle to kill someone in Call of Duty. If I go around the corner and Alcatraz comes around the corner and we both see each other and he's holding a scout rifle, I'm holding a hand cannon, we're both at medium range, it's going to depend on the gun skill. It's going to depend on if Alcatraz can land his shots and get headshots, or if I can land my shots and get headshots, or if one of us slides, or it's not just, oh, I saw you first so you died and I win. That creates so much randomness in the game. Especially with spawns too. Spawns in Call of Duty. If you spawn and someone's in front of you and they see you, you're dead. You're dead. You might as well not even try to run away because you're dead. I mean, like, you can try and sometimes you might get lucky once in a while. I know there's people out there that are thinking, well, I get lucky and I'm able to survive sometimes when someone sees me first. Yes, but that is luck. That is luck. Now, for the other example I'm going to use is Halo. Halo is the other. Destiny is the spawn of both Call of Duty and Halo. It has taken elements from Call of Duty like loadouts, weapons, sprinting, all that fun stuff. And I'm talking about Bungie's Halo, not 343's Halo. So this goes Halo 1, 2, 3, I guess Reach we can kind of count. For Destiny, it takes Halo's abilities, definitely. The sci-fi aspect of it. Some of the weapon types, definitely the sniper takes from Halo's sniper. Some of the auto rifles do too. And it takes the health, the health bar from it, where it does take longer to kill. In Halo, it takes a lot of skill to kill. You have to learn how to play Halo. You can't just pick up a remote and murder people and get in first place. Now, if I were to pick up an SMG, an assault rifle in Call of Duty, go into a game, I would probably get at least top 3. At least. And that's from me. I don't play Call of Duty ever. Very rarely will I ever play Call of Duty because I don't enjoy it and I don't find it entertaining. For Halo, if I were to not play Halo for a few months, same as Call of Duty, and I were to pick up an assault rifle, just go into a game of Halo, I would probably get destroyed. I might get a few kills, might be in 5th place, maybe. Most likely last place. Because Halo, there's a skill gap involved. Definitely, compared to Call of Duty. Call of Duty is more laid back. It's designed to make you feel like a badass, opposed to being a badass. And if you want to learn more about this, I would really recommend another fellow YouTuber who is who I really love, B. Dobbins Batman. He is amazing at explaining this stuff, and he goes into full detail. I'm not going to go into quite as much detail as he does, but if you want more on the subject, I would definitely go visit his YouTube channel and check out some of his older videos out. Now with Destiny's kind of in that nice middle spot. Some weapons will one-shot, definitely, some weapons should one-shot, like the sniper if you hit him in the head. It should definitely be 2 body shots, no matter what. The 3 body shots I think is pushing it, but 2, yeah, definitely. You should be skilled for your aim. I even think that shotguns should instant kill if you hit him in the head, and they should 2-shot if you hit him in the body. I think that would be good for shotguns. That might be a good counter for shotguns. Like the Chaperone. The Chaperone is a great example of, I think, a well-balanced shotgun. It's got some amazing range, and it's got great impact, but only if you can hit him in the head. If you don't hit him in the head, then it's a 2-shot kill, and that just makes sense to me, because that rewards skill, and I know it does make the skill gap even larger, because certain people have trouble getting those headshots. But that's the point of video games, is to learn and become the best. And how do you become the best if everything is made easy and randomness is just added in? Then you're not skilled. You're just winning on randomness and luck. And we shouldn't be relying on luck and randomness to win our games. That's like in sports. Sports, it relies on skill and how well you can shoot the puck or kick the soccer ball into the net, and if you can dribble or if you can block or protect, and how fast you can go. It's the same with video games. Video games depend on where you aim, how fast you aim, what situations you choose, how you react to situations, what you do when you're against a 2-on-1 and you're the one. What do you do? Well, in Call of Duty, it's all randomness. So if you see a 2-on-1, you will get destroyed in Call of Duty most times if you're the one. But as in Destiny, you actually have a chance. You actually have a chance to counter it, depending on what decisions you make. If you have a super, you can super them. If you have a scout rifle, you might be able to get out of there if you're able to land your shots very quickly. If you can throw a grenade or run away and get into a different position so you can snipe them. Or you can pull out the shotgun, take one out with the scout rifle, switch to the shotgun, take him out. It all depends. With Call of Duty, it doesn't matter. If you go around the corner and someone sees you, and they're at medium range, you can pull out that shotgun, but you'll be dead by the time you pull it out. Unless you're very, very lucky and they have poor aim. Headshots don't matter as much as they do in Call of Duty compared to Halo or Destiny. Headshots are very critical in games like Destiny and Halo because they give you bonus damage, significant bonus damage. And because they help you win those gunfights faster. But in Call of Duty, it doesn't matter. You can hit them in the foot, you will still kill them very, very fast. And that is why I do not like Call of Duty. And the same goes for Destiny Year 1 and Year 2. In Year 1, 2 shots to the head by Thorn, you would kill someone. Now it's like 3 to 4, which makes more sense. You know, you have to stay longer on that target. It requires more skill to get kills with a Thorn. It's not so easy to use. It's the same with The Last Word. The Last Word wasn't as bad. mostly because of the hipfire. I definitely thought the last word needed a range nerf, and that's coming from a last word fan here. I am a huge last word fan, but I can even admit that the last word was overpowered a little bit at range, and because of the glitch. But yeah, I definitely think year 2 is stronger and better. There's a lot more weapon choices. Now, I do agree that primaries have definitely need to see some more light. Especially some of the primaries, especially hand cannons like the heavy duty one and stuff. They need something on there. What I would suggest to make certain weapons useful is give them intrinsic perks like on exotics. But for the weaker weapon classes, like heavy hand cannons all get outlaw on them. Just unlocked, like automatically. Just to help maybe the weaker classes like the fast firing shotguns and the heavy duty hand cannons out a little bit so they get some play too, because they are very good weapons. They just need some play. Like maybe for fast firing shotguns, give them more precision damage or more range or something. Something to make them stand out from the heavy shotgun so people actually go, yes, I want to use this. For primaries, I would say the same thing. Just look at that, Bungie, see what you can do. I would definitely think about doing that. That actually sounds like a really great idea. And it might make more weapons in the meta useful. I would hate to have to just see shotguns, last word, and Thorn and Hawkmoon be the meta again, because we don't want that, definitely, because that was not fun. I love the last word, but I didn't enjoy everyone using the last word. I didn't feel unique, and everyone wants to feel unique, and everyone should have their own weapon. You shouldn't be forced to use the last word or Thorn simply because it is the meta and it is the best weapon and it is the most powerful, even if you don't like hand cannons. I know my friend Goblin, he hates hand cannons, and if he were to play in Year 1 Destiny, he would have probably hated it because he loved auto rifles and he hated hand cannons, and auto rifles were worthless and hand cannons were the best. Now it is a lot more even for him, and he can actually enjoy himself when he plays the Crucible. I myself enjoy hand cannons over auto rifles, so it wasn't as big of a deal for me, but for someone like him, I can imagine it would have been a big deal if he would have played Year 1 Destiny. Definitely, it would have affected him, because he does like auto rifles as his main, and if auto rifles were as useless as they were from Year 1, that would have been bad. I definitely do like the way Destiny has come in Year 2. I've definitely really think about that adding intrinsic perks onto some of the primaries and secondary and specials that aren't used that well, like Fourth Horseman and weapons like Ill Will, because Ill Will is definitely not used that much. And First Curse goes right into that category. Maybe give all heavy hand cannons bonus range or something, because everyone wants that range for the hand cannon. Something. Same goes for like scout rifles, the very fast-firing scout rifles. They definitely need a look at too, I would think. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas how you guys would think balancing out the meta and bringing in more weapons would be better, let me know in the comments below, guys. Before I leave, I had an idea about transferring the accounts quickly. Because Bungie's been talking about not transferring the Destiny characters and stuff, and I'm upset about this too, guys. Don't worry, I definitely love my character and I worked very hard on it. The only way I would accept this is if all the exotics from Destiny 1 were transferred over to Year 2. I wouldn't even care if we got to start out with them. I even think we shouldn't. We shouldn't start out with them. We should have to earn them again. Why not, you know? As long as Destiny's exotics are removed, because I think that's really what's important with Destiny's weaponry and armor, is the exotics. The exotics are what makes Destiny stand out from other shooters, definitely, for weapon types. I mean, like, the Last Word, the Thorn, the Suros Regime, weapons like this, the Chaperone, they're all great, unique, special weapons. And I think Bungie should continue to keep them in the game and then expand on them. And I think that would definitely be cool to have more exotics and have the old exotics too, retros, which would be very cool. And I want them to definitely expand on their weapon types. I think the Khvostov is definitely an interesting concept. It needs some look at it, definitely. But I would like weapons like the Last Word to see that kind of treatment. And I'll talk about that in future videos because I have some ideas. But thanks, guys. This is just some general thoughts that I've been thinking about and having throughout the week. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and comment on everything that we've talked about today. I know I didn't talk too much on transferring characters, but that's exactly what I would do. I would transfer all the armor and exotic weapons over to Destiny 2, even if you don't make it available to the players so that they actually have to find them again. That would be fine for me, honestly. I wouldn't mind that. Anyways, guys, this is Anarchy bringing you the chaos.